Hi, I'm Nathan Baugh. Today I'm going to make a pumpkin pie from scratch. Got it. After you get your stem off, you can just throw it in the trash. You need to cut your pumpkin in half. After you get it about halfway cut through, you can just break it in half, like that. Then you need to get like an ice cream scooper or spoon. You need to start scooping the guts out. After you're done scooping out your pumpkin, it should look kind of like this. I'll get it out, and after that, you need to get some nonstick cooking spray, and you need to spray your cookie sheet with some tin foil on it, like this. Then you take your pumpkin shells and put the carved outside down, like that. Then you can put them in your oven, like that. And then let them bake for 45 minutes to an hour. So, yeah. Now that our 45 minutes are up, now we need to check our pumpkins. To check your pumpkin, to see if it's ready, you take a fork and you put it in the pumpkin, and if it slides in and out easily, they're done. Now all we need to do is let them cool. Now that the pumpkin is cool enough to handle, we need to scoop the pumpkin out of the skin and put it into our food processor. Okay, now that that's done, you need to put the lid on. And go like this. Now you need a cheesecloth, and you need to place it into your strainer to drain to strain the juices from the pumpkin, because there's a lot of them, and you need to strain it overnight. And now you take the lid off, and then just put it all into the cheesecloth and let it strain overnight. Today's Nathan Boff, day 2 of the homemade pumpkin pie from scratch. We have pureed our pumpkin and drained all the juices out of it. Now it's time for our ingredients. 2 cups of pumpkin puree, 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, a half cup packed dark brown sugar, then a 1/3 cup white sugar, a half teaspoon of salt, 2 eggs plus 1 egg yolk, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, a teaspoon of ground ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, a 1/4 teaspoon cloves, 1/4 teaspoon of lemon zest, which is the peelings of lemon skin. So you take your cheese grater and like that. You should get it like this. And then you need 1 pie crust. Now you need to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Add all of your sugars, salt, and spices, lemon zest into a bowl. Now you need an egg. You need to separate the egg white from the yolk. Now you can either save the egg white, you can fry it later, or you just dump it out. Now you need to whisk the eggs. Okay. Now you need to mix like that. Now you can add your egg into it. And mix. to add your 2 cups of pumpkin puree. Okay. Now, you need to stir this. Now, we need to okay. Now we can add a can of evaporated milk. Now that the pie filling is done, we need to get our pie crust. You could have homemade pie crust, but that's a whole nother tutorial. Okay. Okay. Now, have that part. Now, add the pie filling. Smells so good. Okay. Now we need to now you want to pinch the pie crust to make the edges look nice. Now we need to put it in the oven for 15 minutes. Bake at 425 degrees for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes are up, turn the oven down to 350 and bake for an additional 40 to 50 minutes. Okay. Now that the pie might be ready, check and see if it is. We'll take this thing, poke it in, and if it comes out clean, it's ready. Doesn't, it's not. It's clean. Woohoo! Now, I think we can pull it out to cool. Looks delicious. Cool pie on wire rack for a couple of hours and allow the pie to set completely.